Welcome back on this Valentine's Day. We are awestruck in the kitchen with the prettiest treat. Chef Jake Driffel with Harmons is here in the sponsored segment to teach us how to make Moonstruck Macarons. Hi.
Hi, Saray. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So we're making macarons today, and macarons can be a little tricky. They're an egg white and almond flour cookie, so they're gluten-free naturally. What you're doing is making a sugar syrup, mixing it with some egg whites, and then you've got your almond flour and a little more egg white, and then we are going to whip that to stiff peaks, which we already did. So stiff peaks, it should stay up on there.
So there's some consistency there.
Yeah, you've got to have that. That holds up the shape of the cookie really nicely. So now what we're going to do is add our meringue into the almond flour 1/3 at a time.
What I know about macarons is that it's a labor of love, isn't it?
It really is, and it's easy to mess up if you go too fast. You got to take your time. So what we want to do on this first third, we can mix that in, and we can be pretty aggressive just to get it combined. If you want to take a turn kind of mixing that.
I will totally help you out.
And then I'm going to add just a couple drops of gel food coloring to our meringue here. So when we put that in next time, we'll start to get that vibrant, bright color, the magenta pink that we're going for. We went for Valentine's today. We have a few different fillings that we're going to put in here. I've got a lemon curd, we've got some fig jam, and then I kind of went for the red hot thing. We've got cinnamon frosting. So
wait, go back again. So you're putting some of the jam in there already?
Right in the cookies.
Oh, okay.
Right into the cookies.
All right.
All right, that looks pretty good.
Okay.
Now if we want to spoon another third of that with our food coloring in there, do you want me to do it, or you got it?
Am I mixing it, or does it matter?
You're going to just put it right in the bowl.
Okay.
Yep, you'll mix it together.
All of it?
Go ahead and do one more scoop.
One more scoop, okay. How do you know the measurements?
It's just an eyeball thing.
Okay.
Once you've done it enough, you'll get used to it.
And I'm mixing.
You're gonna mix, yep. We teach this class probably 2 to 3 times a month at our cooking schools. They sell out every time. They sell out fast, so you gotta jump on there quick.
Because they're so good.
They are good, and you know, you're gonna walk out of the class with about 2 dozen of them. If you were to go down to our bakery and buy those, that's about $100 worth of macarons.
Really? So it's worth it to do the class, and look how pretty the color
Nice pink, just like your sweater.
Yeah, I know, everything's matchy-matchy. Okay.
All right,
so I think I got it.
We want one more third in there. We're gonna do one more.
So we do this in steps because
we do this in steps. We're trying to keep some of the air in there. That keeps the cookies nice and fluffy when we bake them. And that makes it so that they're nice, light, airy. You don't want them too dense, you know. You want to be able to taste the filling and taste all those flavors layered in there.
So there's definitely that technique that you have to stick with, huh?
There is. So once that's all mixed together, we're going to put it in a piping bag with a number 12 tip. And we can just go a little at a time. I've got it in a glass. I like to put it in a glass so you don't have to hold it. And you can just pour it right in there.
Oh boy. Jake, you are trusting me with a lot here.
I think you're doing great.
Okay, the bowl's heavy.
All right, let's let it go. We're good there.
All right, I got it.
You got it? Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to pipe these out onto a sheet pan that has a pattern on there for our perfect circles. So all we have to do now is take out our piping bag, and then we're just filling the circles. We're going to bake this at 325.
Can you buy the circles? Or did you make it?
You can download these off the internet. They're everywhere. We hand these out in our classes just so everybody can go home with some of these circles.
Well, this is very helpful.
Yeah, it really helps to have the pattern. You pipe these out just to the edge. You don't want to go all the way. And
because when it goes in the oven, it'll spread out.
It'll spread out, and then you'll have this macaron kind of sheet cake, which is not what we're going for, right?
No.
We want individual ones. So after we get those piped out, and you'll do the whole batch, but today we've already got some that we baked off. So we're gonna bring these over and show you how to fill them next.
Oh, okay. So you baked them for how long?
They go in the oven 325 for about 13 to 14 minutes.
Okay, and so they should come out like this.
They should come out like this. As you can see, we had a couple break. The oven might have been just a little too hot, but then they've got this nice little foot on the bottom.
Yeah, and that's very, like, iconic, right?
Yeah, that's how you know they're done correctly. And then what you'll do, I've got, like I said, this cinnamon buttercream. You'll just take a little with an offset spatula, Spread it on there.
Okay, so I'm gonna flip
And you'll
these.
make a little sandwich.
Okay, Jake, I want you with the last few seconds to talk about Harmons. You have such an amazing spread here. This is just a small taste of what you can find at Harmons. For those last minute shoppers today, you can get what, floral arrangements?
You can get custom floral arrangements until we run out of flowers today. I'm guessing they're gonna go fast, but we're happy to provide that. We've got all the stuff you need to make the macarons. We've got charcuterie boards. We've got a red velvet cheese ball.
Wait, look at the cheese ball right here. It's a red velvet.
So good.
Cute Valentine's theme cheese ball.
We've got your Martinellis. We've got strawberries and whipped cream. Shrimp cocktail, that's another iconic romantic.
Who's going to Walgreens or Target or Walmart? We are here at Harmons. You have all the things that have the special touches.
We do, and we've got great greeting cards too, so.
Oh, see, everything.
Everything you need. We're the Valentine's Central.
You are, yes, the headquarters for Valentine's Day. Thank you to Harmons for the sponsored recipe. Nisha, now you know where to go.
What an incredible setup in the kitchen. That looks so good over there. Good job.